Have you ever felt like writing a really clear, powerful sentence is some kind of, I don't know, magic trick? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and show you that it's actually more like a simple formula, a formula that anyone can master. So let's dive right in. So what is this secret formula really? I mean, how do we build sentences that make our point clearly and confidently every single time? You might think it's complicated, but honestly, the answer is surprisingly simple. Yep, that's it. The entire foundation of clear communication really just comes down to 3 core parts. Think of them like Lego bricks, you know? Once you know what each brick is and how they snap together, you can build just about anything you want. So let's get started with our foundation, the very first block, the subject. You see, every sentence is kind of like a mini story. And the subject? Well, that's always your main character. It's the who or the what that the entire sentence is about. To put it another way, the subject is the hero of your sentence. It's that person, place, or thing, the noun, that is actually doing something. I mean, without a subject, we have no clue who or what we're even talking about, right? And you know, subjects can be anything at all. It could be something like the dog, or a person, Maria. It could be a whole group, like the team, a profession, a scientist, or even just a simple little word like we. The main thing is they're all ready to perform some kind of action. Okay, so we've got our main character, our subject, but what are they doing? For that, we need our second building block, the verb. If the subject is the car, then the verb is the engine. It's what makes the whole thing go. The verb is your action word. It's the dynamic, energetic part of the sentence that tells us what our subject is getting up to. It really breathes life into the whole thing and creates all the movement. Verbs are all about action, right? So our dog runs, the scientist builds, Maria thinks, the team explains. And hey, hopefully we all love learning this stuff. See how they just give everything a sense of purpose? And now, for the final piece of our puzzle. We have a character, the subject, and we have their action, the verb. But where is all that action going? Who or what is it actually affecting? That brings us to our third block, the object. The object is basically the person or thing that gets, well, it gets verbed. It's on the receiving end of whatever the action is. So if the verb is a baseball pitch, the object is the catcher's mitt. It's what completes the thought. So what can receive these actions? Well, the dog runs after the ball. The scientist builds a solution to the problem. Maria writes a song. And we are all learning a new idea right now. See? Each object gives the action a target, a destination. All right, we have our 3 building blocks, subject, verb, and object. Now this is the really fun part. Let's start putting them together and see just how easy it is to build perfectly clear sentences. The process is really just a simple 3-step recipe. First, you pick your hero, that's the subject. Second, you give them something to do, that's the verb. And third, you show what that action affects, and that's the object. That's it, subject, verb, object. We just call it SVO for short. Look at how cleanly this lays everything out. Can you see the flow? The cat, our subject, chased, our verb, the mouse, our object. We, subject, watch, verb, explainers, object. She wrote a book. It's just a clean, logical path from who's doing it to what they're doing to what's receiving the action. This is clarity, right here. So, you might be wondering, does the order really matter that much? Oh, absolutely. Just look at this. On the left, we have the artist painted the portrait. It's clear, it's logical, we get it instantly. But on the right, same exact words all jumbled up. Portrait the painted the artist. It's complete nonsense. This really shows why that SVO structure isn't just a suggestion, it is the blueprint for making sense. And that's the big takeaway here. Thinking in terms of subject, verb, object isn't about memorizing some boring grammar rule from a textbook, no way. It's about giving yourself a powerful tool. It is the fastest, most reliable way to make sure your ideas are understood exactly the way you want them to be. So there you have it. You now have the 3 fundamental building blocks and the blueprint for putting them together. The formula is all yours. So the only question left is, what powerful ideas, stories, and arguments are you going to build with it?